Hi, this is Thundy from Booredatwork.com and happy holidays. Today is another battle video. And this battle video, we're looking at high-def displays for smartphones. Yes, we're trying to find out who has the best HD display. Now, there are three cell phones in the market currently, right now, at least when this video was made, that have high-def displays. First, of course, is the HTC Rezound. The Rezound has a 720p display. So here's the Rezound right here. This is the Rezound. It has a 720p display. This is a Super LCD HD display. So there's a difference. Each one has different technology behind it. I'm going to find out which is the best. So this is Rezound, which has a 720p Super LCD display. The next up we have here is the LG Nitro HD, which uses an IPS display. So that's also different technology, and it's also 720p. And you can see that right here. You can see how it looks on screen. And finally, you have the Galaxy Nexus. The Galaxy Nexus sports a Super AMOLED HD display. So of course, it's using Super AMOLED technology made famous, of course, by Samsung. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at all these devices. If I can hold all of them here, right here, so you can see the Galaxy Nexus, the Rezound right here that I'm tapping on, of course the LG Nitro. We're going to take a look at all three. We're going to look at pictures, browser, videos, and see which has the best 720p HD display. Right, so let's take a look at all our three displays. Of course, we have the Rezound Super LCD HD. We have the Galaxy Nexus, which is Super AMOLED HD, and we have LG Nitro, which is IPS HD display. Now, we put the same background on the home screens just to show you difference. And the first thing you notice is that the one that pops out the best is actually the Galaxy Nexus, and the one that actually gives you the best true black feel is the Galaxy Nexus. Now, this photo of Ichigo has a black background in the back with some red accents, and you can see the Super AMOLED version here. You can see it's a little faded. It basically compensates with a lot of brightness. There's a lot of brightness on that screen. Now just quickly before we continue, all the devices are on the highest brightness setting, so you can see that there. Same thing there, as well as here. So all in the same settings, all same max, if you will, in each one. You can see, well, on this simple quick test here, look at just at the home screen, how your wallpapers view on the home screen. The best quality I would say comes from the Galaxy Nexus, followed by the LG Nitro HD, and least is the HTC Rezound. So you can see the Galaxy Nexus just does a very good job at showing blacks, and I'll actually give you a better example as we go into the gallery for all this device in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're in our gallery here, and we're going to look at a couple of pictures, but I actually want to show you something as it pertains to true black with this device. So we'll go to a first picture here, go to a picture here, we'll go to this picture here. All different pictures, it really doesn't matter. But we're going to switch to a photo that's actually true black and solid black. You can see that here. Here and here. Now, of all the three displays, you can already see the Galaxy Nexus looks like it's actually off in comparison to the Rezound and to the LG Nitro. This is still has a photo on there. So now let's just let the screens die down. You can see other than the three dots you get for your button icons of the Galaxy Nexus, it looks like the screen is actually fully black. It's the same black photo I'm using on all three devices, just to show you how well represent true black on this display. And it's something that people talk about with high-def displays and high-def TVs, that, you know, LEDs do true black better than LCDs and all that whole argument. But you can see here, just doing this little simple test on these three devices, the Galaxy Nexus totally wins on this department because it actually portrays black as a solid color, not as gradation and faint. So even if I tap that again, you can see it doesn't actually mesh with the whole screen. It doesn't make it look black, even though there's a black screen. It doesn't match the black bezel here. As you see, this black matches the bezel, and actually these look like they're on top of the screen. This also is not the case. I would say it's still slightly better than what you have in the Rezound, but you can see the Galaxy Nexus again wins that apartments in true black format. So all right, so I'm just playing 3 different videos here, so you guys can just look. The top, you do have 300 on the LG Nitro, 300 at the bottom here on the Galaxy Nexus, and you do have Medal of Honor Linkin Park music video. You can see that's a very dark scene, and it doesn't show up. I'm not comparing videos, but just showing like light and dark areas. You can see how vibrant these 2 on the top actually show up. Especially at 300, that scene there, right there, it's dark, it's at night. There's also a lot of shaded areas in that scene which actually show up very well. So you know, just comparing videos and comparing scenes and videos, you can see that these 2 screens again do come up tops when it comes to dark areas and you know, showing just richness in texture and all that fun stuff, especially watching movies where you know this scaling between dark and light. So that's something to take note here with these devices. So here I would say, you know, it's pretty much tied between the Galaxy Nexus and the LG Nitro. So let's go ahead and check out, just look at the browser finally, and then we'll round up this video. All right, so we're looking at browsers between all 3 devices, and the reason why I picked Google because he has a white background on the browser here, and of course it's the Galaxy Nexus, this is the LG Nitro, and this is the HTC Rezound. I know I've been moving them around each time, but looking at all 3, you can see I'd say the Rezound has the sharpest look of all. If I just actually slide this and place this in the middle here for you, can see how well you can see the whiteness on there. Likewise, very close second is the LG Nitro when it comes to brightness. And of course, the bottom is actually the Galaxy Nexus, where it looks a little bit hued, if you will. Now, when you look at, say, colors, is how the colors pop out on screen. The Rezound looks a little washed up. The LG Nitro looks the best, where it actually pops up, and I think it also pops up well in the Galaxy Nexus, but it looks a little hued on there in comparison to all 3. In this category, the Rezound and the LG Nitro I think is probably the best, just because the colors pop out well, and it's also quite bright, you know, followed by the Rezound and then the Galaxy Nexus. So let us round up our battle video. We've got 3 devices: the Galaxy Nexus, the LG Nitro, and the HTC Rezound, all at 720p. Now you can see they still do a very good job at many categories. For instance, in video, they did fairly well, but you know, we're trying to pick up a winner here, and I think the clear winner here is the Galaxy Nexus. The Galaxy Nexus, you could see when showing true blacks, did a very good job. Even on the home screen here, you can see the Galaxy Nexus right here, that it just feels like it's vibrant and it pops out well. You know, as well as also when watching videos, you can see the videos, especially darker areas and darker scenes, look, you know, brighter. You could actually see them clearly. Of course, it didn't do so well with the browser, especially looking at the way colors popped up within the browser itself. But overall, the clear winner here is the Galaxy Nexus, and I think it does a very good job. I mean, the blacks are solid, the colors look vibrant, and it's great for watching movies. Watching a movie like 300, where there are different hues, and you know, it's using different color saturation, and it looks just like you saw it in theaters or on your big flat screen TV. I think it's a very good good screen overall. I mean, so it says here Super AMOLED HD is pretty much the clear winner right now. LG Nitro with its IPS 720p display does a very good job in coming second, but the Super LCD on the here on the HTC Rezound didn't fare so well. I mean, it did well when watching your own video content, but overall it came in last in most of the categories, and really doesn't move up to par. It's something where if you looked at the screen, naturally it really doesn't look like a 720p screen, unless maybe you're watching the video, you will notice some differences. But clearly the winner is the Galaxy Nexus. So if you guys have any questions or any comments about our battle video, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's all Booredatwork with 2 O's. So this is Thunder saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.